Hey, what's up guys, it's Bourne here from Grease Monkey Gaming, and today I'm doing a video that comes from a series I did back in Battlefield 3 called Sniper Central. This episode is going to be about the Scout Elite Sniper, and just a few general tips on playing Recon. Now, there were only a couple of episodes of Sniper Central, but I've been playing a lot with the bolt actions in Battlefield 4 and felt it was time for another episode. Now, when playing with a bolt action, you have to have a scope that fits your need for level of zoom and the distance that you like to play at. Because each scope has a different zoom level, that means that each one will have a different sensitivity. Getting used to the sensitivity of your scope is the most important thing when using the bolt action snipers. All of the other attachments just depend on your personal playstyle and your personal preference. Now, medium to close range is going to call for different attachments than, let's say, long to even extreme ranges. It's all about what you see fit. But I'll give you some general tips according to just basic Recon class gameplay. Here's what I use on all of my sniper setups, and it also works very good in particular for the Scout Elite. Now, for the scope, I use the 6x scope. Mainly because I try not to get more than 100 meters away. I try to play this what I call medium range at 100 meters. This gives me enough zoom to sight in targets relatively easily, and plus for anything further than that, I just have to compensate for bullet drop, which does take some getting used to, but you can figure it out. Now, the other reason I use this scope is because when I get into close quarter situations, it'll be easier to sight in quicker since there's less magnification. Now, for the first accessory slot, I use the laser sight simply because there isn't much other choice there. You can use something like the variable zoom if you like to snipe at a little longer distances. You have that choice, of either a little further or a little closer. This might be a good thing for you. Personally, the laser sight works best for me and gives the weapon an extra hipfire boost, which can save you in close quarters. It doesn't make it exact, but it does make it a little easier in hip firing close quarters. Now, for the barrel attachment, I use the flash hider, since it doesn't negate any stats of the weapon. If you use something like the muzzle brake or the suppressors, it's going to take away some of that range and some of the stats and hurt the weapon, but that's one of those things. They can be useful. Let's say suppressors, for instance, they can be useful in team deathmatch to keep you off the minimap. So it's just kind of a trade-off whether you want to sacrifice, some of the stats to keep you off the minimap, or you don't. Now, lastly, for the auxiliary attachment slot, I use the straight pull bolt. This lets you get the full potential of the fire rate of the weapon. Now, instead of having to unsight or unscope the gun just to start the bolt cycle, it starts right after you pull the trigger, therefore giving you the full rate of fire. Now, it's not like this matters too much. I mean, it's a sniper rifle, and even the fastest ones have about a second in between. So if you shoot at somebody and they turn around, they have about a second to kill you, which in Battlefield 4 is plenty of time to do that with an assault rifle or anything else. Now, it does help for follow-up shots, though, at distance. And the only other option is the bipod, which I don't see too useful for bolt action snipers, but that's just me. Now, I'll leave a link below for the stats of the Scout Elite so you can look it up and see everything about it. I'll just tell you a little bit, kind of the bad and good things that I've noticed with it. The bad things for the Scout Elite would be it has a small magazine size, only 5. That's about half of all the other ones. They have 10 with 11, obviously one in the chamber. The bullet drop on the Scout Elite is very fast, and further than 110 meters out, a headshot will not kill your enemy in one shot. Now, for that reason, this gun is better at medium range and not long range. Now, it would be a beast if it did kill in one headshot at all distances, out past 110 meters. Now, the good things are fast bullet velocity. It has 640 meters per second, so moving targets, it would be easier to hit. You don't have to aim in front of it as much, but countering that would be the bullet drop. Like I said, it's very fast. It drops off way faster than any of the other sniper rifles. The other good thing is the hip fire. It is the best out of all the other snipers, which is good because the scout suffers at range, since the bullet drop is so severe. So that helps you at a little closer distances. The Scout Elite is a good sniper. I recommend staying at medium range, which I'd say is about 100 meters or closer. Anything further than that, and you have to aim way above their heads because of the bullet drop, and past 110 meters, like I said, a headshot won't kill them. So I recommend to use it semi-aggressively. Just try to keep moving between cover. Don't try and stay in one spot. Don't get too far away. Watching the high traffic lanes where there's a lot of enemies and you know that they're going to be trying to flank you or move up on you, and take advantage of the great hipfire accuracy in close quarters, and you'll do alright. Now let me know below what you guys think of the Scout Elite. Go to our channel page and watch the other Sniper Central episodes we have. Like I said, those are from Battlefield 3. As always, I hope you learned something from this video and also enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys later.